I am so excited to be here today and speak a little bit about the Spirit of God Somatics. This is a body of work that is truly from the heart. It has inspired me to mobilize, to change where I live, change what I'm doing. It's really from a space of love. It's a space of devotion to God, and not a space of survival and performance, which is now I'm starting to recognize how a lot of work, no matter how beautiful the intention, no matter how heart-centered you want it to be and how beautiful the intentions are you bouncing out of true love and expansion, or is it coming out of a space of I ought to be doing this, or this is what people expect of me, or this is my own expectation of myself? It's a completely different space to be in. That's what I've come to learn and discover when I started to ask myself, why am I really doing this? Is this coming out of fear, panic, performance, because I have bills to pay, I have things that I want to achieve, and there's urgency behind that? Or is this coming from the space of love, of expansion, of devotion, that is really towards God, for God, because God is love? And when I started to understand that, everything changed. There was a softening that took place in my heart. There was an expansion that happened within my soul and my being, and a peace that took over me. And it feels good to be here. So I'm so excited to be sharing all of this, tying in, really linking in where science is meeting spirit and spirituality, and starting to understand that the body is a place where we can have this temple, this very holy, sacred temple where we can meet God, we can meet in devotion, we can expand through love, miraculous healing can happen, changing of our patterns in terms of our behavior, our thoughts, our action, or the way we process emotions, an elevation in our relationships within ourselves, to God, to life itself. What kind of relationship do you have with God? Are you fearful? Are you avoidant? Do you have secure attachment? Do you know that you are always cared for? Do you know that God is inside of you right now, right in this moment, this very moment? And there is this access point that you can tune into, fine-tuning into this space, and the body can start to activate that error correcting code or self-optimizing code. Why people can heal so fast, why one injury can result in a scar, and the same kind of injury can result with no scar and heal. What is the difference? It's literally the tuning in to these spaces within ourselves, learning how to access the Spirit of God that literally permeates all things, is in all things. And when God says, you are my children, you are an extension of me, and your body, your very vessel that you live in, is a space, it is sacred, it is a temple, that is a place that we can meet. That is so profound, and this is why I've decided to move away from all of the other work that I've been doing and really anchor myself into the truth that I have been sitting on, but I was too afraid to share, and I didn't know how to mix science and spirituality, and I didn't know if anyone would be interested in this. But the calling is so strong. I have never in my life experienced such profound transformation. Mind you, I'm really good at what I do, and I don't make these statements lightly. And to see what is possible when we really merge into the word that was already given to us, this such profound statements that are guide us, they're educational, they're like these levels and layers of love and knowledge and expansion. It's this explosion of joy and happiness and thrival versus survival. It's just undeniable for me. I cannot continue in good faith and character to not speak about this. I'm doing everyone a disservice to say, hey, there's a way that you can really change your body and your nervous system and your emotions and your thoughts but I'm leaving such a profound space and aspect of it out of it, where it is truly the center of it, and it is where we pivot. It's once we're anchored into the truth and the love that is God, that is here with us in every moment, the gifts that have been given to us in every moment, the field of miracles and the infinite that has been granted to us, and the freedom of choice to choose. I'm inviting you to choose this love, to choose this peace, to choose this expansion. There is so much here for everybody. I'm so excited to be moving into this body of work. All of science is telling us there's something so much bigger than us. There is such a higher, wiser intelligence that runs through all things. Nothing is truly random. And when we start to lean in and we start to understand how faith is monumental to our transformation, this is how we understand why the placebo effects work. This is how we understand how thoughts and intentions can change our bodies, to heal us, transform us. What we believe becomes us. We have research upon research showing this, proving this. We also finally, what I've been saying for years, that everything is a relationship. What is your relationship to yourself? What is your relationship to your body? What's your relationship to your health, to food, to money? What is your relationship to God? What is your relationship to life itself? Do you feel safe? Do you feel held? Are you gonna survive? Or are you even beyond survival? It's not even on your radar. You're in thrival. Where are you? What is your relationship looking like with all of these things? And now science is telling us that literally everything's a relationship, and the way you view existence, the world, shapes your reality. God has been telling us this all along. He has given us all of the answers. They're already here, they exist. And all we have to do is literally put together a couple of dots, link things together, and then go through this journey of creating inner intimacy within our sacred holy temples that are our body. As within our body, to meet God, to meet the field of the infinite within us. Entering here safely, coming into love, for love. This is what communion was all about. It's merging into this oneness, merging into this love, and suddenly now you are entering a field where anything and everything is truly possible, and you can collapse. Imagine yourself as the central point where all of these threads of information or potentialities or possibilities, you have so many, freedom of choice, you choose, you get to choose. This is the power that was lent to you, and the love and the truth that you are the child of God. Wow. And you're right here. You get to choose what thread, what potentiality, what decision, what choice are you making today. And one of those, many of them, in fact, are all centered around your well-being, around your thrival, around your expansion. And some of them, also many, are not. How do you tune into that? How do you tune in? And the most beautiful part, when you start to understand entanglement, and God is telling us, you are my child. Oof, dear child of God, listen to me right now. If you are a child of God, you are quantumly entangled with God, which means that you are two particles that have attraction. You have this connection, communication, this upload and download of information that never goes out. It's a Wi-Fi connection, whatever you want to call it. It never goes out. It's there constantly. It's within our heart, within our soul, within our bodies. God says it's the holy temple. This is your sacred temple. Come here. Meet me here. And this is what we are doing. refining our relationship to God, refining our relationship to life itself, refining our relationship to our bodies, learning how to access this field of the infinite within our bodies so that we can choose those threads of energy. We can choose those potentialities that are taking us into the thrival. And the most amazing part is, once we learn how to collapse or cancel the threads that are not related to the field of the infinite, the field of the miracles, that are actually more finite, they're more contracted, they're more not of love, they're not of God, and we just start to interact in the threads of the potentialities that are of God, you don't even need to be doing. This is the most amazing part about the entanglement. When you truly accept that you're a child of God, you can let God do it for you. Like, the beauty that starts to happen, the synchronicities that start to take place, the divine appointments that start to materialize in your life, wow, I was just thinking about this, and this instantaneous manifestation starts to appear. That is the entanglement. This is the beauty of the gift. This is the beauty of the gift. There is so much that has taken place for you. God has done so much for you, for me, for all of us. And this body of work is about fine-tuning ourselves, getting into these spaces. It's experiential. You get to feel it. You get to experience it. You go through processes. You go through exercises. And you walk away, hopefully, with a really palpable, visceral, anatomic memory, cellular memory of what it feels like to have the Holy Spirit move through you, how to quiet your mind, how to access this field of the infinite, how to tune into love, chemically how to tune into love within your body, which is oxytocin and regulation, how to take away those things that are not of God, that are the lies that may have gotten embedded in your psyche, in your mind, in your body, through scars, through whatever, emotional or physical, so that you can start to softly expand gently into a peace that is beyond all reason, that is beyond, and you can live there. It's a gift. All of these things are gifts. They've been given. They're already yours. And it's almost like, are you ready to claim it? Are you ready to claim it? That's what I'm going to be doing. This is where I'm moving. This is the work that I'm so excited to be sharing with everybody. And I look forward to connecting with all of you. And we continue growing in this journey together. Thank you for being here.